1. Aquaman. His presence is limited to a scene where Superman strategizes an assault on Apokolips, and a brief flashback depicting his demise. Aquaman's character is tragically cut in half by the devastating Omega beams unleashed by Darkseid. 2. Lois Lane, leading the team towards a critical mission at Lexcorp. She ultimately faces overwhelming odds when confronted by the relentless Paradigms. In a selfless act of sacrifice, she makes a fateful decision, detonating the tower in a desperate attempt to halt the Paradigm's advance. 3. Zatanna. The mistress of magic doesn't last long in the battle against the Paradigms and gets eaten alive by 4 of them, prompting Constantine Stewart. In a desperate attempt to recharge his ring, John Stewart courageously crawls towards the main battery on Oa. However, before he can even finish reciting his oath, Darkseid issues a command to Batman, causing a cataclysmic event. Earth-scorching magma surges through a boom tube, obliterating Stewart's body in an instant, leaving behind only carbonized remains. 6. Hal Jordan. We witness the valiant Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, facing an overwhelming force of 5 relentless Paradigms, helplessly subdued. Blood spills from his mouth. 7. Shazam. A group of savage Paradigms ruthlessly tear off his right leg, leaving him maimed and vulnerable, though he manages to narrowly escape. Fate conspires against him years later near the Great Wall of China, while valiantly attempting to dismantle one of Darkseid's devastating Reaper machines. He finds himself outnumbered and overwhelmed by another wave of relentless Paradigms. With his last breath, he cries out Shazam one final time, triggering a cataclysmic explosion that consumes him. 8. Swamp Thing. He valiantly confronts the menacing contraption while relentless waves of Paradigms assail him from all sides. Tragically, it is during this heroic act that he meets his untimely demise. 9. Cyborg. Bound by Darkseid's control. Cyborg's indomitable spirit prevails as he breaks free and harnesses his technological prowess. Determined to rid the world of the tyrant's menace, Cyborg unleashes the destructive force of a black hole, sacrificing himself in a cataclysmic showdown. 10. Kid Flash. In Damian Wayne's haunting flashback of the tragic Teen Titans massacre, the lifeless form of Kid Flash rests upon the debris-strewn ground. Blood trickles from his nose and mouth, hinting at a demise inflicted by brutal force. 11. Bumblebee. In the same flashback scene, Karen Beecher lies on the ground behind Kid Flash and near Starfire. 12. Blue Beetle. He fights valiantly, but is overpowered and brutally stomped by a monstrous foe. As the battle continues, Damian, Raven, and Nightwing press on, while the fallen bodies of Beast Boy and Red Arrow serve as a solemn reminder of the sacrifices. 13. Superboy emerges as one of the few survivors of the Teen Titans massacre, joining forces with Shazam and Steel in a daring assault on Darkseid's Reaper machine. Near the Great Wall, displaying incredible strength, he battles a horde of Paradigms, but tragedy strikes when an unseen enemy strikes him from behind, ending his life with a fatal neck injury. 14. Damian Wayne. Batman is saved from Darkseid's deadly Omega beams by Damian, who sacrifices himself and is left severely burned, but Raven's mystical powers and heartfelt tears miraculously revive him. 15. Cheetah. She witnesses the assassination of Lady Shiva before being fatally shot herself. 16. King Shark. He devours both soldiers and Paradigms, advancing towards the boom tube alongside Captain Boomerang and Harley Quinn. Tragically, he meets his demise in the explosive chaos that engulfs Lexcorp. 17. Bane. He's unable to fend off a group of Paradigms at the top of Lexcorp, where he's finally eaten alive. 18. Black Manta. As he valiantly defends the area around the boom tube, his efforts are thwarted when a ruthless Paradigm viciously tears him asunder, severing him in 2. 19. Captain Boomerang. He dies in the Lexcorp explosion. 20. Harley Quinn also dies in the Lexcorp explosion. 21. Lady Shiva. Lady Shiva falls victim to a devastating gunshot to the head, becoming the first casualty in the intense shootout against the military forces. 22. Steel. In a daring assault on the Reaper near the Great Wall, he fights valiantly alongside Superboy and Shazam. However, tragedy strikes as he becomes the first casualty, succumbing to a powerful laser beam and plummeting from a considerable height. 23. Black Orchid. She showcases her incredible strength by hurling the house against against the machine, taking down numerous paradigms with ease. However, she is unable to evade a relentless laser beam, resulting in her instantaneous obliteration. 24. Etrigan. In a fierce sword fight, he displays skill and nearly gains the upper hand against the cyborg Wonder Woman. However, his own weapon becomes his downfall as she turns the tables, impaling him with his own sword. 25. Batwing. His path is obstructed as the flying paradigm unleashes a barrage of laser beams, targeting his wings with precise accuracy. As his wings are crippled, his heroic leap is cut short, leaving him unable to reach his allies in time. 26. Batwoman. Amidst the chaos of battle, a paradigm hurtles towards her at breakneck speed, catching her off guard. The impact of the collision kills her. Twin breaks his neck. 32. Lex Luthor dies with a paradigm claw through his chest. Heroes fight bravely, but fall victim to Darkseid's relentless attacks. Hawkman loses his wings. Martian Manhunter is consumed by fire, Mara's face is disfigured, and Wonder Woman loses her arm. The Titan's Tower massacre claims Starfire's life, and Nightwing is fatally stabbed. Desperate measures to revive Nightwing only result in madness. Amidst tragedy, their sacrifices stand as a haunting testament to Darkseid's unstoppable power. Justice League Dark. Apokolips War delivers a harrowing and intense story that showcases the high stakes and sacrifices made by the heroes in their battle against Darkseid and his forces. Thank you for joining us. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing discussions on DC Comics. Until next time.